Throughout the course of everyone's life, people are influenced heavily by the actions of others, whether these actions are ethical or unethical. With the evolution of social media, it has become increasingly easier to be influenced by people you look up to, such as actors, athletes, and politicians. I'm here to talk to you about the unethical decisions made by many professional sports leagues, as well as its players and the impact it has on its fans. Being a fan of almost every sport out there, I've had the opportunity to look at the way leagues are run, how unethical events such as cheating is handled, and the various punishments that are handed out for these actions. In today's day and age, pretty much everyone has a Facebook account, probably Twitter, maybe Instagram, or any other social media outlet. These outlets make it unbelievably easy to be influenced by your favorite athletes, both during their sports and in their daily life. I believe that this is a good thing, and a lot of athletes know that they are role models for lots of children and teenagers. However, there are still many athletes out there that make bad decisions and set a bad example for their fans. Although many people would place the blame on the individual that makes these bad or immoral decisions, I believe that it is also the blame of the professional sports leagues that they play in. For instance, take a look at professional baseball. Every year, there are players that get caught violating drug policies because they are trying to get an unfair advantage. These decisions are met with a rather mild suspension, minimum of financial losses, and a surprisingly small loss in player value. After their suspensions, these players are welcomed back to their team and they go on playing as if nothing ever happened. This course of action is so minor that more and more athletes are taking the risk, looking for that unfair advantage to become a better player. I think that this is terrible for the fans of the sport. As you're all aware, from a young age, you have most likely always wanted to act like your role models and mimic their actions. The minimal consequences for cheating has resulted in more role models breaking rules, which I believe results in more unethical decisions made by their fans. Another issue that has recently been highly talked about is fighting in hockey. Many people believe it has always been part of the sport and thus it should never be removed. Growing up playing hockey my whole life with my friends, I loved watching hockey fights. Let's be honest, they're exciting to watch and many people admired the best fighters in the league. As much as I enjoyed it, I'm positive that many kids wanted to act like these role models and fights at school became a lot more prevalent. In contrast, I do believe that there are some professional sports leagues out there that do a good job making sure their athletes do not commit unethical acts without proper punishment. For instance, take a look at the Professional Golf Association. Golf has developed a culture where any act of cheating is looked down upon harshly, and even a small infraction results in a severe penalty, often disqualification. Golf is built on the principle of honesty, and often players will call penalties on themselves if they have noticed that they have broken the rules. At a professional level, there are rules officials for advisement, but overall, the game can easily be played without any type of policing or refereeing. Many of these athletes are looked at as great role models due to their honesty and respect for the game. Essentially, I believe that the commissioners of most professional sports teams needs to take a look at the way they handle cheating and other unethical decisions so that their fans can learn lessons valuable to their character development and not just on how to be better at the sport. After all, without the fan support, many of these leagues would not exist today. Thank you.